Hello and good evening on this Wednesday evening stroke Thursday morning over there in Brisbane. How are you, sir? My good old pal Kieran, how are you, mate?
G'day, Sean. All good. Beautiful morning here, Sean. Beautiful morning.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
So,
probably hitting
looking
28.
up to it for education then. Beautiful one day,
What?
perfect the next, isn't it?
Yeah, but you know the rules. Beautiful one day,
I know
perfect
the
the next.
rules. Yeah,
You could work for the Queensland Tourist Board, mate.
I think I should come out there and work for them.
Yeah, we had a wild storm though at the beginning of the week. I think it might have been Sunday or Monday. Fucking hell, geezer. Ripped through here. We didn't get the worst of it either. But these fucking trees were half bending and everything. Fucking hail everywhere. People getting smashed with trees down all over Brisbane. It was it was a biggie.
Imagine
but it's storm season now, mate.
Imagine what them poor buggers are feeling like in Jamaica right now.
Yeah, I haven't seen much about it, but I just saw there was some kind of thing hanging off the coast.
It was what, 38 dead last night. 38 dead last time.
Oh, fuck, they got hit then, did they?
Oh, massive.
Yeah.
The eye went right over the islands. Right over them.
Yeah, that's bad, man. Yeah, it's scary here when you get some of these tropical storms, mate. It's fucking scary as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, like when the eye of the storm goes over a small island like that, everything before the eye of the storm drags everything out, and then everything from like behind the eye of the storm drags shit in. So you know, I mean, you get hit both ways, and it's just been devastating. I think just want to say that our thoughts go out to those people in Jamaica and on the other islands as well that are suffering from this tragic bloody storm front. It's massive, huge. So let's see who's in the chat, mate. We got Leslie. He says hello to Mr. Bong. So I'm presuming that there must have been a message before.
Must have been Jamesy.
Mr. Pendleton, good evening, Mark. How are you, sir?
Hey, Mark.
Rich, good evening to you, mate. And Randy, good evening to you, sir. Hope you're doing well as well, pal.
Randy.
Rich says, sack the board. I think that's a great shout. Iron Disciple says, sack the godforsaken board that's been triangulating fan bases at West Ham for 15 years.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Iron Disciple. Good evening to you, mate. Hope you're well. Pumping out misinformation and pimping out players since 2010.
I've been doing that all my life, mate. They've been bullshitting all my life. Whatever owners we've had.
Yeah. And he says, sorry, a little on edge, on the ag end of things today here. On a nice note, the under-21s are wrecking house. Good.
Yeah,
and let me just have a sip of tea because I've got a cough. Thank you. I've been hearing that. Hello, Joe. What was I saying? Right. Where are we? Daz. Sorry, I lost where I was for a minute. Good evening, Daz. How are you, mate? Hope you're well. Everybody's saying hello to everybody, which is always nice to see. Who else have we got? Anyone? Oh, hang on. Budgie, I swear I'll add that money to you next week for letting me put my fruit machines in the pub, mate. No, that's not what I'm ready to bloody let rip about, mate. I'm ready to let rip about West Ham United in general, mate. I will explain a little bit more in a few minutes. But yeah, I am about ready to go. Mark says that Newcastle beat Spurs. Oh, Newcastle B team beat Spurs by the look of it.
Did they? I was at Carabao Cup tonight, wasn't it?
Yeah. Iron, yes. Jamaica got hit. Yeah. Good evening, chaps. It's Steve Palmer. Good evening, Steve. Hope you're well, mate. Flogging a well. Evening, Buzz, morning, Kieran, and the whole gang. We all having a good one. Well, yeah. Kind of. Okay, it's all right. Sharky says, good evening to you lads. A bit of clock watch this week. I didn't even check on that.
There was a little incident I can talk about.
All right. Well,
everyone survived, though. We would do it. We'll do it anyway.
All right. Yeah. Cool. Sounds good. All right. Okay. Words and pictures. How are you, sir? I hope you're well. Evening, Budgie and Cieran.
Right, mate.
Can't normally make your show. Good to be here. Well, I'm glad you're here, mate. It's nice of you to join us, son. It's been a while since we have been that chat with you.
Yeah, mate. I just because your clock's a change, geezer, and it's 8 o'clock in the morning for me, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, that sun. Normally, when I start here at 7, the sun's fucking right in my head, and I need a sunnies. Because it's above now. I might change my sunnies to my glasses because it's very dark to screen without that sun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know that's a useless bit of information. I just thought I'd let you know.
Yeah, and you're making me feel gutted about the fact that you're sitting in the sun and I'm sitting in a bedroom with artificial light.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I don't feel great about this situation at all.
Yeah. The other side of it, though, when the sun comes around and hits me on the back, I'll be sitting here sweating like a sex offender. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Probably should say.
Aquan, good evening to you, sir. I hope you're well, mate. He said he's at the dentist today and it hurts. Oh,
it does,
that, mate. Sorry to hear that. Something in Queensland, Sharky's saying.
Yeah, it was something down on the Gold Coast there that happened the other day.
Good evening, James. Mr. Bong, how are you, sir? He's got COVID mask on, ready for Mr. P to let rip. Because it says Budgie may let rip on the title of the video, doesn't it? Right. He says, evening all again. Good evening to you, mate.
You've got to have a word with You've got to have a word with Rusty B with that fucking thumbnail. I just got a glimpse of it before I come on. Jeez, we look like a pair of fucking weirdos, don't we?
I know, yeah. Everyone's expecting us to be doing a rant. Well, I am going to do a little rant, but not a big rant. No, it's not a rant, actually.
Everyone else, every other channel is ranting. By the time it comes to us on a Wednesday, I'm over it. I just can't start laughing. Shit everything.
Yeah. Good evening, Ian. He says, I hope everyone's in the chat as well. From Llandudno in Wales.
Yeah.
Nice to see you, mate. Nice to see you. Yeah, apparently we look like 60s villains. Look like nutters. Well, we are. But,
I mean, that's more to the point. Like fucking
nutters. Steve self-medicating with G&T. Can't think of anything better to medicate with, Steve.
You've used to
Basically, what this is all about is that today I sent a little video across that I was going to play this evening. And basically it was going to be telling everybody that I am stepping down from social media, which I am. Which was going to include YouTube as well, but I have rethought that, and my partner Kimmy and Russ and Anton and Kieran have all sort of said that, you know, it'd be a shame for you to just drop that completely. So that is not going to happen. But I am going to be taking December off. So Old School Hammers, as it stands, will end on the 28th of November. And then on whatever the first Wednesday of January is, maybe the second. We're not sure yet, but we'll have to arrange what date it will be, but we will be rebranding it, and it will no longer be Old School Hammers, because it will be anything but bloody football.
Well,
at the moment, I'm not motivated enough to talk about football. I don't want to talk about the football at all.
I know. That's how it gets you when you get into such a state, especially when you know it's been building up for a long time. This has been coming, all this, and it's led up to a point where
I wrote out the little script for that video I put in the group chat. I didn't completely stick to the script, but while I was writing it out, I was thinking about it, and I was thinking, you know what? This is a fucking tough thing to write out. And then when it came to actually recording it, I did it in one hit, one take, because I didn't want to fuck about with it. But I'm not going to budge.
Budgie. The thing is, all the years I did go home and away everywhere, before I left for Australia in '86. Some of the best times we had, we were in the second division. Because you were always competing at the top. You were winning more games. Even though we weren't the bigger team, it was so much more enjoyable at times. So if you want to hold on to something, I'm going, geez, if we get relegated, we're doomed. You can look at it that way, or you think, shit, maybe it's a time to West Ham to go down and reset. I know it's hard to get your head around, but it might be.
I mean, the thing is, Kieran, that after so many years of not going to games, not having any real involvement with West Ham as such, just watching the results and watching the highlights or whatever games I could catch on TV. Until COVID, that's how it was. I was basically just an armchair supporter at that point. And then when I started doing the YouTube and stuff, or when I started watching YouTube, I should say, during COVID, I'm watching the likes of Russ and Anton and, Gonzo and Gio and the boys from Hammers Fan TV, Ryan and Nick and those boys. And, I was watching all the channels, and obviously, West Ham Random was around at the time as well, and Peach, and he really sparked my interest in being on this side of the camera, like on the screen, and he really kind of boosted me up, and but like I've enjoyed doing it, and I do enjoy doing it. It's just I don't want to be talking about fucking West Ham right now. I mean, honestly, I am thinking about keeping it. And I had to cross out a couple of times, bits in the little, the script bit that I was writing out. Every time I was writing about how I was thinking about how the team and the club are at the moment, I was fucking crying. I couldn't see what I was doing. I was actually physically crying, and I thought, I got to take a step back from the club. I've got to take a step back because it's actually really beginning to hurt me now, And I just think, take a few weeks out, refresh, charge me batteries up, come back and we talk. I mean, I might even fucking, like I said to you off camera, like we might even be able to keep the old school thing going during December if somebody else wants to step up and co-host with you, And if that happens, I'll probably come into the chat and stuff like that as well. I just feel like I need to have a bit of time to myself, and being that it is December, it's Christmas time and all this, that and the other. I'm moving in in November, so I'm going to be, there's going to be lots going on, in my life. So
no need to explain, son. That's what it is. What it is.
Life
carries on.
What I don't want though is I don't want the people in the chat to think that I don't appreciate them either, because I do.
Of course not.
They've always they've always followed us both. They've been supportive and everything else.
Mm.
And it's not like I don't want to chat with you guys anymore. It's not about that. It's about the club, and that's really what it's about. It's really about the club.
Yeah, Nuno's finding that out.
Yeah, at this moment in time, if I spoke about the club, I would get banned, and this channel would probably get demonetised, and God knows what else.
Yeah.
You know, I'm proper fuming right now.
The feeling of the club is it runs through the whole fan base. There's no doubt about that. You know, we know what they've done to West Ham and what they're carrying on to do. Like I've said before, it's very similar to Newcastle with Mike Ashley. That they just were suffering for years under his tutelage, but they did come out of it, and they did get sold, and now Newcastle fans are a fairly happy bunch, like with with a trophy on board as well. So good luck to them. Our day will come, Budge. Whether it's in our fucking lifetime, I don't know, but our day will come when they will leave, and then you just got to hope that that whoever does come in after them has some interest in West Ham fans and the club as a whole. Just got to hope that there's going to be. It's very hard to see it at the moment. But
the thing is, I mean, I know that changing ownership is not an instant recipe for success. No. I know that.
No,
I know that. It could be the worst thing the club ever do. You know what I mean? They could end up being a non-league team in 5 years.
You never know to that.
But I do happen to think that with the right new ownership, now I couldn't tell you who that is. I really couldn't. But there are a few candidates out there apparently that are, swimming around the chummy waters. And I hope that whoever it is, and it's my hope that whoever it is comes in, if and when they do, and provides a springboard for the club to progress. I don't want anybody to come into the club and just as you were, because that
Well, we'll see. That's in the future anyway. We'll see what happens. Eventually, I think it will happen. It's just how long it's going to take. It could take another 5 years. The
thing was, when Sullivan and Gold and Brady came in, when they first came in, what was that, 2012?
Something like that.
Yeah, somewhere around there, wasn't it? When they first came in, they already had a fucking shit reputation because of the way things had gone at Birmingham. And, I can't remember seeing or hearing any fans that were happy about the situation and about the chosen people, the people that had bought the club.
We were in trouble at the time as well because of previous people that had run it badly, or the Icelandics. They got unlucky they got unlucky with the collapse of fucking Iceland. All of it. It's been all my life, Budgie. I don't think we've had great owners. I don't think we have, and it's just one of them. We're just another one in a long line of.
In Terry Brown, we had a passionate owner. But he wasn't a great owner because he was prone to a bit of skullduggery and stuff as well, and not having very deep pockets. But then back then, nobody had deep pockets then, did they? Really,
no,
they weren't that.
They didn't. No, back then, your team, you go back to the 70s. The team, your recruitment and your youth policy was so important to the team. If you didn't recruit well, you were fucked. So they did recruit better back then. And now our recruiting in the last 3 years has been disgraceful. The amount of money we've wasted on players. And we've still got about 5 of them in the team that are just not worth the money we paid and are not performing at that level.
Yeah. Mark, no, that's not a onesie, mate. An hoodie.
Was it a half C? If it's a half C, then
hardly. Yeah. The top
anyway, never mind them
Mark saying,
fuckers. Don't want to talk about them.
well, I've been kind of persuaded. But first of all, when I first started writing that little script out a few days back, Kimmy was saying to me, look, you're making a mistake. Don't do that. Don't do that. She said, just take a break. Don't do it. And I'm like, no, I know what I'm doing. I'm happy. I'm at peace with my decision.
Now, the people in the chat here will persuade you not to fucking go anywhere you don't.
I know, but
make you feel guilty. They're going to make you feel guilty. I'm going to make you feel guilty and leaving me high and fucking dry, you big donut. Fuck off.
Mark says, what football? Yeah, mate, what football can we talk about? Random chat, maybe you could call it that. Sharky, I'll put it to the boys. Let's put the foods out. I'm not really gonna go too much into the football stuff. Been going around in circles for a few good seasons now. Drives you round the bend. It absolutely does.
It does drive you around the bend, but sometimes you've got to step back and just laugh at it. What the fuck?
Even Sharky, the man full of positivity, not really interested in football himself of late.
Even my boy goes that. You know what I mean? Because we used to get up at middle of the night sometime, watch West Ham. He's even losing interest in it. It's so shit. The highlights are hard enough for him to watch. He's just losing interest. That gets you because it's so bad.
Words and pictures is saying having a break away from social media is very healthy. Well done for caring for yourself. I applaud you. Well, thank you, mate. And I am going to be taking a break from all social media at least for December, but I will only be coming back onto YouTube. I'm not going to be doing Facebook and Instagram and all that anymore. Done with it all.
But see, this is a decision I made 10 years ago. Right, is with see Facebook and all that. I got rid of it. Right, I haven't done Facebook for over 10 years. Right, I just went no. I don't. It's just too much. People information. It's not. I gave it up because I didn't think it was good. I didn't want to know what everyone was doing at every minute of the fucking day. I just didn't see the point of it. So I don't do that. I don't do Twitter. I don't do Instagram, and none of it. That WhatsApp is and what we do is basically my only communication. That's it. And WhatsApp, I don't get involved with it too much. I just
no. I mean, when it comes to certain things, if you have a read of it and you see it, then you comment on it. Or if you've got a certain thing that you want to put out, then that's where you put it.
I think you should limit it, for sure.
Yeah. Ian's saying, hats off to you both. Never been more disillusioned with this shit show of a club. It must be very difficult to continue talking about it all the time. And that is the point, Ian. It is. And
it is.
Because, well, look, I'm going to just quote a little bit of the video that I had recorded that I was going to play out. I'm going to quote a little bit of it. And what it is I want to thank Anton and Russ from West Ham Network for giving us this Wednesday night platform to basically spill our own drivel, really. That's what we do on a Wednesday night, right? We spill our own drivel out onto the screen. And they've never given us any restrictions on what we do, what we talk about, or, who we have on even, and as long as all of the content that we do fits the legal requirements and the decency requirements required and stuff like that, and there's no illegality, they're fine with what we do. So, as a result of me saying that I wanted to take a break or step down, they basically said to us, look, you don't have to talk about football. It's not about the football with us, with this show. It's about the community and all you guys in the chat and us too, because you know, we've been doing this now together for the best part of 6 years, nearly. Oh, it's 5 years, I think it is. Just over 5 years we've been chatting on screen, me and Kieran. You know, and we've had the good fortune to meet in London, which was brilliant. So yeah, I'm not gonna give up chatting to Kieran and you lot. And what I'm doing is I'm going to stop talking about football for a little while. That's all it is, really. I mean, there's obviously going to be bits and bobs I might want to discuss, but yeah, I think it's just
But you never know, geezer. By Christmas, we could be flying. Could be brilliant again. Hard to see. Hard to fucking see, geezer.
Yeah. Steve said that West Ham United must be a horrible place to work. It must be at the moment. It must be very depressing and whatnot. So,
No, it affects a lot of people, doesn't it? And the likes of, say, Gio and Gonzo, I mean, relegation to them is far worse because that's going to affect their channel that they do as a job. It might be harder because their views might go down, their sponsors will go down, maybe if we get relegated.
Yeah, bear with me once.
It's a tough fucking. I think we've always done it though on this little show here. We've always talked about whatever. If music comes up, we'll talk about music. We do a bit of shark watching, and we try to do everything because sometimes the football is just so painful to talk about. And then the last two results, the result against Leeds. I mean, everyone's done it all week. We know Nuno just. Yeah. Where you think you had a bit of hope that he might be the saviour, and then he goes and picks that same team again, basically, and you just go, oh my God, what the fuck is he doing? I thought you might have a bit more of a clue than us, but I'm not sure he did in them two games with Irvine Souček and then poor old matey on playing right back. I mean, fuck me, and he's out for months now, isn't he, poor lad? But that's life. That's life.
James says, all these Aussies and Jamaicans talking about stones. Here on the Potato Riviera, we've evolved to lean forward at a 45-degree angle.
But JD, that's just a strong fucking wind.
So Steve's saying West Ham, as it is, isn't good for our souls. It's energy sapping.
It is
Ineptitude. And ineptitude is a word that hasn't really been used a lot by many people, but hats off to you, Mr. Palmer. That is a quality statement.
Mate, it has by me because I think that's the problem. We got a board that's inept. All right, I've been saying this for a long time, and our recruitment is inept.
No, you've been saying they're fucking useless.
I'm fucking useless as well. I didn't say ineptitude, I just said inept. Because they have been. And it's fucking obvious they have been. But you've got people that defend them and, in the mainstream media, and you just madness, the shit they've been doing. And they sold us a pup, but when they moved us out of fucking up to par, I would have never ever agreed to it. Never. Never in a million years. To go to an Olympic stadium. I just didn't see that. Unless you were knocking it down and rebuilding the stadium. They had their eye on the prize, and that was the prize for them, was to get in that stadium. That's all they cared about. They didn't give a fuck about the West Ham support. And bullshitted the West Ham supporters to get there. So, and people bought into it. But I didn't. Yeah. But for me living here, I didn't think it was for me to tell everyone what should be. Because they're going week in, week out. It wasn't for me to say, but
the thing is,
I did tell my mates, don't do it, don't back it, and they didn't.
The thing is, the board have been quoted before as saying things, about that, like we gave you the Olympic Stadium.
Well, fucking whoopee, fucking do it.
Are you going to be proud of giving a 8-month-old child a fully grown tiger to play with? I mean, that's basically as irresponsible as that. I mean, come on. Look, what are we supposed to do with a fucking running track? They can't even run in the fucking confines of the pitch, let alone around the outside of it. You know, we ain't got a runner amongst them.
Look, you can see every time, even that Leeds game there, you can see what a proper stadium means to the team and what it can do for the team. Right,
Listen,
with an atmosphere. I get really, even Everton's new stadium, I get annoyed because we're in this shithole, and Everton have moved on and built a brand new stadium, purpose built for football.
One of the prettiest interiors I've seen in a stadium as well. Really, really attractive on the inside, that stadium. Don't get me wrong, I think Tottenham's technically and whatever else. And
that's on another level.
A bit more advanced.
It doesn't matter.
But I think that Everton Stadium is a much prettier stadium to look at. Much more homely.
No. It's just built for football, and that's what even when Luton were here, was it last year, year before?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The atmosphere, when I watch their games on the telly here, the atmosphere they generate, with 15,000 or whatever they had at Luton? Fucking hell. It was good to watch on the telly because of the atmosphere that was generated.
Didn't need 16,000 away supporters, isn't it?
Yeah, something ridiculous. You know what I mean? But there was so much more atmosphere in that.
For you, though. I love it. But yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous. Yeah.
Anyway.
Sharky says, sound like you need a bit of a break. Mate, yeah, I do. And, I've got to be honest with you, mate. I think this has come at the right time, being that Christmas is looming, got grandchildren and stuff. So I'm going to take the month off. I'm going to take a trip up to see all my grandkids, possibly, and we'll see what happens, because they all live up in Newcastle. So, well, most of them do. Most of them. Right. Last domestic trophy was when we were in the second tier against Arsenal, who were in the first tier.
Froggy boy. As I was there, I know that memory so well. And it was we were in the second tier. We had some of the best times ever in the second division, as it was known then. We really did. And it weren't about being in. We were no Premier League. It weren't about we had to be in the first division. Yeah, we were always trying to achieve that. And that gave you that got you up for every game because you were trying to achieve it. It weren't the be all and end all of West Ham. It weren't. It was what we were watching.
It was also that rivalry between us and like the clubs like Birmingham and Reading. I mean, we had quite big rivalries with those clubs. Footballing rivalries, I mean, we always wanted to finish above them, and we wanted to go for the promotion in front of them, clubs like that. And Brighton was one of them clubs as well that were always dotted around. Mind you, they nearly disappeared a few years back, didn't they?
I think the Premier League itself has dropped, but in the last couple of years, 2-3 years, I think it's dropped badly. And let's put it this way: at the moment, the Championship, no VAR, geezer. Because VAR, regardless of whether it gets things right or not, is killing the atmosphere as well. It's killing that spontaneous thing. Because without VAR, if it's a goal or not. I mean, you can get fucked by it. VAR saves you as well. Don't worry about that. But it kills the experience of watching a goal. That linesman's flag don't go up, that referee don't blow, it's a fucking goal. Now you don't. Now you don't. You got to wait.
I mean, they might as well start putting cocktail bars around the outside of the pitch for the players so they can at least do something while they're waiting. Randy says, understandable, Budge. Feel like you need to recharge. Yeah, I do, mate. I do. But, it'll happen. Don't worry, mate. It's not like I'm ready to kill or anything like that. West Ham faithful. Good evening to you, mate. He says, good old Russ and Anton saving the day. Always they do. Of course they do. And Alison,
good.
Thank you for joining us back over there in Facebook land, mate. I hope you're well. Steve says we appreciate having a group of old buggers to chat with. Well, yeah, I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. We kind of just started chatting because we got on and we're a similar age group and that. But, you know, we found that a good percentage of our regular viewers are around our age group, you know, sort of anywhere from sort of 50 to 70. And then, you know, obviously there's some
Whatever.
younger, but yeah, a good portion of our
but
viewers are.
what we've got now, Budge, is it's the new world, right? And the guys that are our age, even from 50 onwards, right?
Yeah.
We're in we're in our 60s now. But what they do, they all remember what it was like, you know, at Upton Park. They realise where we came from. They realise, you know, our owners weren't always fucking good either. We weren't always good. But there's so many good memories there, and it's very hard to transfer that into what's happening at the London Stadium, because ever since these guys moved us there, there's so much mismanagement gone on, and you could suffer at Upton Park a bit more because you enjoyed going to them more. It was just a better experience, and I think people were suffering from that. All my mates are. I mean, most of them have given up their season tickets, and I never thought I'd ever see that. You know, we went since we were fucking 10 years of age.
Yeah, I mean, as far as the fans are concerned, you kind of feel a bit more comfortable in your own front room rather than in one that you've had to rent. You know what I mean? It's like in your own place. It is a bit more comfortable.
And as well as if you don't vegetate, if you don't own your stadium, it's a big important part of football. It's our stadium. We believe as fans it's our stadium. We don't feel that about the London Stadium because we're renting it. It's not ours. It's a big difference. You know, that's why Newcastle was such a good buy, because it is their stadium and it is a one-team city, which is always handy. But it's theirs. It's part of their community. We don't feel that at Stratford. No,
do you know what? There is. I mean, look. I'm going to try and be the voice of reason just for 20 seconds, right? There is one good thing about the London Stadium, and that is Champions Walk. That is it for me.
What is?
Champions Walk. You know, where all of the memorial stones and all of that.
Oh, yeah, I was only there once, because so
obviously, you know, our good friend Peach, he had a stone put there, and you know, lots and lots and lots of West Ham fans have had their stones put there, and that is the only good thing about that stadium, is that West Ham fans are immortalised, if you like, in the walkway of the promenade around the stadium. So, you know, and that's another thing you've got to consider also when people say, oh, we should be building a stadium over in Essex or somewhere. But, you know, what happens?
Imagine that's where we end up, somewhere in Essex, Budge, you know?
Yeah, like Raynham or somewhere like that. You know what I mean? Imagine West Ham being based in Raynham. Not that there's anything wrong with Raynham, but you don't automatically think West Ham when you think of Raynham. Or you don't automatically think of Raynham when you think of West Ham. And I don't mean to pick on Raynham. It could have been anywhere. It could have been.
It's a shithole. My mate used to live there, mate. Shithole. Anyone from Raynham in here? Fuck yeah, it's shit.
Yeah, right. Fair enough. I don't know. I've never been there, I don't think.
My mate. I actually came back over for 3 months. My mate had a house in Raynham, but I had a big plot behind it, and he decided to subdivide it, geezer. He built a house behind his house so he could sell it, you know.
Yeah.
And I helped him with the house. I worked on it for a couple of months. There you go. Just a story.
You're not alone, mate. This endless incompetence grinds you down.
It does. See it every week.
And then our good friend Steve Palmer makes me feel really good about it all by saying we're already heading to relegation and administration, Budge.
Yeah, that's something to look forward to,
Steve. Appreciate it, mate. Oh, God. What are your feelings on 𝗥𝗘𝗧 wanting to leave in January? I don't want him to go, but this could be the only chance we have to perhaps get a good sum for him, as if relegated, I don't think we'll get as much for him. Well, all of that is absolutely factual. It's good, but
I don't think he does one of these.
Right?
It's one of them guys. And if the right offer comes in, they'll fucking take it, mate.
They'll take it.
He might want to.
I don't think he's asked for it. I think what it is they've looked at his social media post that he did about, come on, let's go for one more year or something.
Yeah.
And they're all thinking, oh, the end of the year's coming. He's going in January. No. What he meant was, let's go for another season. Another whole year. From
but there's other rumours come out. There's other rumours come out yesterday that he could be on to. It doesn't fucking matter. I don't believe he's going to request to leave. I don't believe that. But we need to see where we are come fucking January, guys. We could be that bad that we could be basically relegated then, nearly an impossible task. And then West Ham might want to cash in. I don't know, but I don't think he'll have.
But the rumour that I heard someone trying to put out today, well, actually, I saw and thought, I'm not even going to click on that video, is that 𝗥𝗘𝗧 will end up at Spurs and Bowen's going to go to, where was Bowen going to? I think it was Liverpool or Everton, one of them two, I think. Something like that. It was really stupid,
I just don't. I don't say no too much. Things are bad enough, guys.
Veg says West Ham have fans around the world. We certainly do, sir. We certainly do. In countries that you wouldn't believe, to be fair. I've spoken personally with people from Ghana, Gambia, South Africa,
Brisbane.
No, not Brisbane. I know someone who's living in Vietnam, but he's from the Czech Republic. And I've spoken to him in about 4 different countries, including London. I met up with him. My friend Zenic from the Footblish podcast, I think it's now called. We have fans all over the world, spoken to Canadians and obviously from the US of A. All over the place. Thailand, we've spoken, what's his name, that passed away recently, Darren, that passed away recently from...
Darren Higgins. Darren Higgins.
He lived in Thailand, didn't he, with his family.
He was in Bangkok.
And, that's right, so there are fans all over the world, mate. We spoke to someone last week, I think, in New Zealand. Didn't we?
Yeah. There was when I used to go on American Hammers, there was a boy there used to do New Zealand Hammers. He used to come on that again. Yeah. I haven't seen him for a long while, mind you, but he used to do that. Yeah. But they're everywhere.
I know of at least one West Ham fan in Jamaica. Hopefully he's all right. He's about 64 now, 65. He's a couple of years older than us. But I used to meet up with him. What pub was that? That would have been the Queen's. Yeah, he used to get in the Queen's before the games and that. You probably would have remembered him as well, Kieran. He always used to wear a red, gold and green hat, had his dreadlocks inside his hat. Always knocked about. He was about our age group, just a little bit older, a couple of years older. Always at round and about, you know. Never one of the, big names or anything, but he actually lives in Jamaica now. I'm
Well,
pretty
let's hope he's
sure
fine.
he contacted me. Yeah, pretty sure he contacted me a couple of years back. Right, anyway, moving on. Well, hello, my friends from Marseille. So, Veg is in Marseille. Nice.
Marseille Vegetar. Yeah.
I think it's Vegeta because I think it's like
Do you know,
something.
he's
So I think it's something to do with Pokemon or something like that, isn't it? Vegeta.
I don't know, guys. Fucking don't ask me about fucking Pokemon. Jesus fuck. But what I will say, you know, when I've watched none of the highlights come up, and I'm sure it's Marseille, right? Pretty sure it is Marseille. And because I pointed out to my boy Kieran, watch this. I saw highlights of a couple of their games, right? And if you look, what was he saying about me? Hang on.
He said, well, first of all, I am saying, Budge, don't go, mate. And then Mark says, yeah, Kieran will just swear all the time.
I don't swear, you know that.
Yeah.
But if you look, the camera view of the Marseille ground, when you look to the right where the big Marseille support is, every week, right, there is a massive banner hanging over the fence, right? It's got Marseille written on it and the hammers in the corner, West Ham. Marseille, West Ham. I don't know, but they're saying that every home game goes up. Every home game.
Yeah. I'll tell you who else I see every home game. Aberdeen Hammers. They come down from Scotland. Yeah. They come down from Scotland and they get into, I can tell you the name of the pub in a second. It's the Wetherspoons at Stratford. Oh God, what's it called? Anyway, they get into the Wetherspoons at Stratford every week, every home game.
Yeah. I just wonder if anyone else has ever noticed that watching Marseille, that West Ham banner there. They're Marseille supporters, obviously, but they're West Ham as well. I don't know if anyone else has noticed. I actually paused it to show it to my boy. I said, there, look, that's there every week. Pretty sure it's Marseille. Please tell me I'm not wrong. I'm sure it's Marseille, yeah. Sure it is.
Rex Moto Monday. Good evening to you, Rex. Thanks for joining us again, mate.
Hey, Rexy.
Hammers and crocodile chat is what I come for. The banter is a bonus. Apparently, Vegeta is not chosen at random. Just let me know. It's something to do with that, isn't it? With that Pokemon or something like that.
I don't know, guys. I wouldn't know anything about fucking Pokemon.
Oh, Sharky, bless you, mate. You mustn't leave us, Budgie.
Yeah, fuck you. Tell him, Sharky.
Budgie, if you fuck off, it will ruin my Christmas.
Yeah, see, that's it. Make him guilty. I told you.
Thanks for that, usual. Good evening, mate. We wouldn't know what to do about it. I've been top half dozen more than once in the 30 or 40 years. It doesn't suit us. It's about bloody right. Good evening to you, Mark Hart. Come on, Budgie, take a break and follow your heart. Old school forever with Kieran. Well, yeah, we'll always do a show. We'll always, pop up and, we'll keep doing the Wednesdays, but we're going to change the format a little bit. And we're just going to make it a random thing, rather than having to plan what we're going to talk about. Let's just make it completely random. And with some kind of structure about it, obviously. And it's all got to be within the realms of decency and everything else, Not going to be talking about any fucking horrible stuff at all. Shark attacks and that, that's all right.
I was listening. It came on my YouTube, again. That Stephen R. Wilson geezer. I told you about him before. Fucking hell, dude. What a voice. Geezer on his guitar and his voice is just so unique. It's just so brilliant. What a boy of what. He's so brilliant. I've never heard a voice like his that's so unique. It's fantastic. Very bluesy type, country, but not. It's weird. Anyway, that's random. There we go.
Yeah, pretty random. Yeah. What else? What have we got? Oh God, where's my mouse gone? There it is. Look, found it. Frog said Budgie in.
Everyone else out.
Yeah. Steve reckons that Usual is the next eldest.
Oh, I don't know. Who is the oldest here? That'll be interesting, wouldn't it? I'm 64.
You're
I'm older than you by a year, aren't I?
Yeah.
I'm older by a year.
Yeah, about 11 months, isn't it? You're February, aren't you?
Yeah, that's right.
And I'm January the following year, 63. 62. You're 61. Yeah?
Exactly, yeah.
That's a year of birth, I mean.
Yeah. Call it a year, innit? Yeah. Yeah, I've done it as well. Yeah, Froggy, as I said, I've done it 10 years ago, maybe more now. I just fucked it.
I'm doing it. I mean, look, I've given myself a time scale to do it, to complete. I've already cut off from all the other social medias. It's only Facebook I've kept open, but I am going to be, I'm going to be deactivating the accounts as well. So.
And look, there's lots of positives with all of this, right? Especially when you live in Australia like me. I know through Facebook for a long time I saw that my great nephews and nieces grow up with photos and photos and photos and photos.
Yeah.
But I just found it after a while. I just went, for whatever reason, I just went, I don't need to have all this information coming all the time. You know, because when I first come to Australia, geezer, I was writing letters every week back home. Writing letters and posting them to my mum, to my sisters, friends. I was posting letters, geezer. That seems like such a thing of the past now, doesn't it? I don't like it. Yeah. I really don't. I like the way it was.
Yeah, one or two suggestions coming in that.
That's up your fucking alley, isn't it, geezer?
It is, and I'm also considering talking a little bit to people about dogs.
Yeah, well, that's not me. I love dogs. Well, I know you're a bit of an expert on the dog fucking situation.
I'm not an expert.
But well, you're a little bit more in tune than I am. But
actually,
I do love dogs. I love them.
I have been called upon in court to give expert analysis on a dog. I did it by email, but yeah, they asked my opinion on this. They contacted me.
Lovely.
West Sussex Magistrates Court contacted me about it, and they said, you know, blah, blah, blah. They asked me if I would like to come and have a look at this dog to assess it. But they'd already told me what the dog was with them for, you know, what his offence was, if you like. And my reply was, the dog was clearly not safe to be in that situation. And the dog should be destroyed. That was it. So.
All right. It's a fucking dog killer now. Jesus, fuck. That's screwing that one.
About the crocodiles in top hats. Top hat. I think it's a fedora, wasn't it?
A fedora, yeah. Yeah, not a top hat, geezer. Get it right, Rexy boy. Fucking specific fucking fedora.
Fact, we can stick to croc and sharp watch and the questionable taste in music, etc. Forget about the football, absolutely.
Yeah, the football's
yeah, people are agreeing about having the time off is a good thing to do. Yeah, and absolutely Frog. In fact, the last 3 or 4 results have been a bit of a slap round the face for me, to be fair. what are we planning for Christmas? Not an awful lot. Just spending time with the family. And hopefully, as I said, I might try and get up to see my grandkids in Newcastle. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
I try not to plan for anything, but I do know I've probably got a great niece coming up. She's moved to Australia. She's down in Sydney, and she's probably coming up for a visit over Christmas. Yeah, just day after Boxing Day. I think she's coming up for a few days. That's about it.
Yeah, yeah. Of all the strange goings on at West Ham, I've seen little more mystifying than Nuno's last two team selections.
Fucking
Even by our standards, something very strange going on.
It was strange. I mean, fuck, to get it wrong once, right, is one thing. To do it again, I just thought, what the fuck are you doing? And I wouldn't mind, but he realised he'd fucked up, right? Just before Ollie Scholes got injured, he had Wilson warming up. He was changing it before that boy got injured. So that injury did not force the change. That was happening. He realised after 18 minutes they'd fucked it again. And I can't understand why he couldn't have worked out the week before. But poor old Ollie gets injured, and now he's out for about 3-4 months. So.
Oh no, stupid.
But that change was happening anyway.
Yeah. Rich asking any news on Stell. Well, all I can tell you is that he seems to be making a decent recovery. He's been putting out a few videos, as you may have noticed. From what I can gather, he's not quite ready to do live shows yet. I might be wrong. He might have done one in the last sort of 24 hours that I haven't seen. But
I think he just did do a video. I don't know if it was live, guys, but I just saw the thumbnail. You know, as I got out of bed this morning, I see him do it. He had another one. I didn't have time to watch it. But he's there. You can see by the first video he did, you know, with the operations and whatever, he'd done some weight. You can see him very thin in the face, but he looks like he's looking good.
He's starting to make a better, more of a full recovery now. So
hopefully
he'll be
fingers
fine.
crossed.
But,
Boys.
we will obviously keep you updated, and I will contact him this week and find out how he's doing. Best wishes still for Stell, absolutely, mate. Of course. We'd be better off. Oh, sorry. We'd be better off playing in the swimming pool across the road.
That'll slow their attack down, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Spuds are out. Good evening. And who else have we got?
Spuds are out. They must have lost. They lost tonight, didn't they? Who gives a fuck? Fuck them.
Right. West Ham Olympic. Brady come up with that potential name change for the club, for the Hammers.
Oh my God, Sharky! God, Jesus, would.
Oh my God!
Don't you want to throw her under a bus?
Oh God! If she'd done that, mate, that would just destroy everything. Good evening, Tony. Hammers Football TV. Good evening to you, mate.
Tony.
Evening, Budgie and Cieran. No, can't have you jacking it in. Cieran and you make Wednesday night late show, and can't lose me, mate, for Thursday show. Well, Tone, I'm going to have to talk to you, mate. I'm going to be taking a break. I am going to be taking a break, mate. But thank you for joining us. He says good evening to everyone in the chat. Jack Wiltshire is Luton's manager now.
Yeah, apparently so. Yeah,
I did hear that. Yeah.
To the fucking side of the pitch so he can take charge.
Yeah.
That was another load of waste of money. That fucker.
Yeah. Who else have we got? Happy H, hello. Who else have we got? Right, Frog says Christmas is coming, Goose is getting fat and all that jazz. Yep, that's right, mate. Absolutely. Mark says, oh, mark my words. Mark my words. Oh, very clever. He says, Everton are a true sleeping giant. Well, they're beginning to build. They are
Could be.
beginning to build. And, you know, Mr. Moyes has got himself back where he's comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah, Moyes won't be part of that when it comes to it. But they're going in the right direction. They've moved out of their old stadium. They've built a new one. Everton fans are happy with the new one, which is unusual. The new fans, new stadium. But they are going in the right direction. If they do become a sleeping giant, it won't be Moyes. They'll aim higher, as they've done before. It never worked, but they will be. They're going in the right direction. Direction we should have been going.
Yeah. Usual says congratulations to the under-21s for last night. They went full on Wealdstone Raider. Yeah. Ryan says true. Who else have we got in the chat? Who else have we got? Rex says, yeah, I'm young, old git, Gen X guy. Yeah, mate, we're all young-ish.
You can be young as much as you like. But mate, at the end of the day, the future of the West Ham fucking fan base is the youngsters. That's it. Yeah. They're the future.
That's absolutely true. Sharky saying Wealdstone Raiders, he's got fans. Yeah, he's got probably as many fans as some of the clubs.
Oh yeah, right. Now, I know you mean now. That fucking loony. You want some? That guy.
Yeah. You want some? I'll give you. Yeah, that's him.
It was a funny video, though, wasn't it? Funny stuff.
Frog says 50 to 70 years old, but refused to grow up. You mean Budge? That's for old farts. Yeah. I'll use the word farts there because it sort of fits better. App says, you guys are great on a Wednesday, thank you. Plenty of West Ham chat, loads of funny chat, but also feels like family. Oh, thank you very much, very kind of you. Listen, as I said, I'm going to take a break, but in the new year, we'll be back with a new format, and it'll be everything but West Ham. Because, well, basically, we'll talk West Ham when there's something to talk about, eh?
Yeah,
really.
We've got something interesting to talk about West Ham.
Otherwise, not a lot's going to change, except for maybe, the name of the show and where we sit. I mean, it might end up that we do that,
Fuck off. That ain't happening. That's better. We can't be doing that, either.
Yeah, true. Raynham Marshes, what's that? I don't know what that's referring to.
Raynham Marshes, yeah.
Marshes
are like marshland then.
Yeah. Oh gosh, yeah. Imagine if we got relegated, Spurs win the league and Millwall go up.
Yeah. That's not a good scenario, is it? Not a good scenario. But what will be, will be.
Yeah. Tony's saying, if they couldn't build the Disneyland at Raynham, what chance have we got? Absolutely. Yeah.
Raynham.
Raynham, fucking, the name suits it well, doesn't it? Raynham out. Rex says his dream would be a return to a purpose-built stadium on the original Memorial Ground.
Yeah, I don't know if that's possible, Rex, but that wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm not sure if that land's still there, whether it's big enough, whether, I heard something a while back that it couldn't happen, but I don't know what the reasons were.
But Ain't there nowhere on the Docklands that we can just fucking go and buy a
Oh,
place?
mate. No, I doubt it. It's all been taken up, geezer.
Yeah.
I doubt it. I doubt it. It's a shame that if you could find a block of land now in London is a massive, massive amount of money. The ideal thing would be, like, this is the ideal, and it's never going to happen because no one's going to spend the money on it. And I've said it before, you get one of these, not just a billionaire, one of these that's got 100 billion, and they knock that you buy it, you knock it down, and you build a purpose-built stadium. Wherever we play in the meantime is wherever we play. I'm not give a fuck about that. But that would be the ultimate. Will I see that in my lifetime? I fucking doubt it. Because sooner or later, that stadium will be knocked down. It will be knocked down, without a doubt. Because it's not built. It's not built for longevity. That stadium. It was never built. It was a temporary structure. I can't see it happening.
Mark my words. Yeah, mark my words. Don't think that Newcastle own their stadium. St James's Park, the home of Newcastle, is owned by Newcastle City Council.
That's not what I've heard, Mark.
Care about the club.
Right, that's safe. Yeah, I've never heard that. I always heard they owned it. Even if it was owned by the council, it's still, that's fine. Even if it is owned by the council, because it's theirs. It's their community. You know what I mean? One way or another.
Yeah. Usual is saying, Budgie and Cieran, no one on this channel ever argues with one another. For fuck's sake, it's a great Wednesday for the chaps, and happy. I, like everyone else, would be shocked if you turned it in. Well, thanks, mate. And like I said, you know, it was my original decision to completely quit. But seeing as, you know, as I said, Kimmy's chatted to me, and Russ and Anton have both suggested that we can just do anything but West Ham if I wanted to, and chat about West Ham as and when I feel I want to or whatever. So yeah, I think I've rethought my decision, and I will. But I am still going to take the month of December off. I know it's quite a busy month for games.
You're not a secret Santa, are you? That fucking you've got to do all this delivering the presents.
I might have to, mate. What with the old white beard and shit, I might have to keep.
You might have to get it longer. Might have to get it longer, good.
Yeah, I've got a granddaughter who's nearly a year old, so yeah, I might have to, mate. Frog says, Hurricane Melissa, 1/4 inch of snow, and this place grinds to a, you know.
Is that the one on Jamaica, Hurricane Melissa? Is that the one? That's the name of it. Yeah, it had to be a woman, didn't it? Ruin it. Had to be.
Ian says there's no loyalty in football. It's a game of heartbreak.
Absolutely, Ian. It really is. It's a game now of business people and heartbreak for the fans. Or glory if you're in the lucky 2%.
Yeah.
Which we are not.
Pax wants to go, so it makes sense to sell in January. If we can get more for him, yeah, I suppose so. He is not as consistent as he needs to be for a dogfight. And that actually is pretty true. Yeah, folks, pretty true.
Jeez, I can say that for about 8 of them players in that West Ham team.
Yeah.
Where do you stop with that?
True. I'm just trying to find other stuff to bring up as well, you know, not just football. Got to feel sorry for the poor people ravaged by the hurricanes. Absolutely. Our thoughts go out to them all. And we were talking about football, West Ham fans being all over the world. Good quote there from Iron Disciple, from the East End to the Four Corners.
Yeah, man.
A massive
You'll be
everywhere
amazed.
they go.
You'll be amazed how many West Ham supporters I've met here in Australia. I was amazed, especially when I lived on the Gold Coast. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Met shitloads.
Sharky says, we are massive everywhere we go. And then Frog goes, all over the world, mate. The pygmy hammers never get given their due either. All the massive hammers, but none of the pygmy hammers get their due.
Yeah, I'd like to see that, wouldn't you?
Leon, good evening to you, mate. It's been a few weeks since I've seen you, I think. She's just got back in from comet spotting. It's been freezing out there, 3.5 degrees. Hello,
really? Is it that cold?
I hope you're warming up, mate. Yeah.
Is it that? Is it cold over there now, Budge? Is it? Bit chilly?
Yeah, it's getting chilly as you. Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking good.
Yeah, you can't sit there with the old patio door open no more.
Oh, unlucky, son.
Yeah. Tony says, but it'd be a shame to see the show go with you two, where we can get a good old chat and adverts for dating.
I'll never have to watch it with the adverts. I don't know what they put.
Oh, great. I've seen the adverts. Yeah, Bowen wouldn't go to this bus, I'm sure. I'm so sure of it. Wouldn't be worth it for him. No, you're right. And it wasn't Tottenham that he was linked with on that thing. It was 𝗥𝗘𝗧 that was linked with Tottenham, and I'm sure it was either Liverpool or Everton. No,
I heard
Villa. It was Villa. It was Aston Villa. And I think
Villa. Yeah.
𝗥𝗘𝗧 to Spurs, Bowen to Villa. They wouldn't, would they? That was the with a question mark. That was the
𝗥𝗘𝗧 was linked to Villa in the summer. So whether that's part of it.
Yeah. Leon saying, well, I miss where are Budgie and Cieran going? No, Leon, I was going to step down completely from all social media, but I've decided that I will keep doing YouTube. But I am taking December off, so Cieran may have another co-host, or Cieran may be forced to have December off.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. You put me into retirement, you fucking knob. No.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely right. Daddy Dyer would make him brown bread.
Oh yeah, you cannot. Owen couldn't go to fucking Tottenham, mate. Imagine. That's never happened. And I think, yet again, why would Tottenham do it? Right. And here's the thing: that I never understood the signing of Kudus, right, to West Ham.
Yeah.
Not that he ain't a good player, but we already had Bowen on that right. That's where he's best at. And we brought Kudus in to fucking, and that's his best position. Why would Tottenham do exactly the fucking same? Why would Tottenham do exactly the same? It doesn't make sense. None of it. That doesn't make sense to me at all.
Yeah. Ant says Lazio, it's the same there. They have some hammer signs at their games too.
Oh, do they? Lazio as well. And I've not seen them ones, but I have seen the Marseille one. And I've seen it every time I've seen their highlights. Yeah. And if you're looking for it, if you watch a Marseille game, the camera looks at it's to the right, to the right, and then to the right of the goal by about 20 meters. That's where the big banner is every week. You'll see it. If you ever want to check it out, there you go.
Yeah, I will. Good evening, Richo. How are you, mate?
Richo. Everton Richo. I'll call him.
I remember seeing the programme for an 80s game that had a picture of crossed hammers on a wall in Argentina. Turned out they were for Pink Floyd.
Oh, it might be one of their album things, was it? Oh, yeah, it was a Pink Floyd album cover, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah, when it brick in the wall.
I know.
You know when I had them hammers walking in the video?
Yeah.
It'd be that, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Another brick in the wall. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, the animation of them hammers walking. Remember that? That was Pink Floyd.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
That
Good
must have been that. Yeah.
Good
That's
memory.
unusual for me, Geezer. Very unusual.
Must have taken the old tabs this morning.
Shitloads of them. I need it. Jeez, I was fucking hungover.
One of them like Smarties, I am.
I'll tell you what, I'm glad we didn't have that hour change you've done, your clock change. That gave me that. I needed that extra hour this morning. I had some bad news yesterday, and
yes.
my ex Angela, who's very close to my family, she came round, and I'd already done a bottle, and she brought a couple, and I'd done another 2 bottles of red. I was fucked this morning. We were toasting with the noise.
I'll come round and cheer you up, Kieran, but in the morning, when you do your own hammers, you're going to have a head thumping like a fucking jackhammer. That wine, mate, that's fucking lethal, that stuff. I love it, but it's lethal. It can fucking damage your brain.
I thought we shark across. Yeah, we're the only ones, Rexy boy. We're the only ones that can do that. We cannot do shark or crop watch. That's very original.
Yeah. Look, Frog 65. Look, he says. Mark 61.
Is he Froggy 65? All right, Froggy's winning. Froggy's winning.
Daz, mate, you might be the baby of the family.
Young, fucking youngin.
Rich, thank you, mate. I really appreciate you doing that. Having the best night of football bets tonight. Didn't do any. He saved on the
way to go, Rich.
Giving a private for us to have a cup of coffee. Brilliant. Leon's 55. Rick will be 67 in November.
Oh, fucking Richo, but he's an Everton boy. He's winning.
Yeah. Steve's a mere lad at 55. He says.
Just a young.
Dad, 44 going on 21.
Yeah. Fucking mate. Can you imagine all the shit we've seen over the years, all these boys here? Fucking. We've seen some fucking great highlights and some horrendous ones. Oh, there you go. That's football for you.
Oh, hello. Hello, Mrs. Well, hang on. Have I missed something? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Doesn't need a break from me. No, I don't need a break from you. Just social media. It's just social media. It's driving me nuts. It's just everything, no matter what. I stopped using all the other stuff a couple of weeks ago, and I'm going to stop using Facebook. I'm just going to stop them all. I'm just going to be doing these Wednesday nights and perhaps the occasional Thursday with Tony. But, we'll see how that goes.
Anyway.
Who else have we got?
We could. Should do our little shark story just soon, guys. Get it out of the way.
Okay, mate. All right, okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's find the intro video. Let's do it. Take it away, sir.
Yeah, nothing amazing, but it was good to watch. It was there's a place here right on the south side of the Gold Coast, right, which is very close to the New South Wales border, and there's a place called ironically, Snapper Rocks. It's called. It's a big surfing area. You know, you got Surfers Paradise is everyone goes Surfers Paradise. But Snapper Rocks has got a little bit that juts out, and for the locals, it's one of the best surfing spots on the Gold Coast. And then they showed this video on the news the other day, mate. There must have been a massive fish. Oh, what do you got? Fucking hell, I forgot the word. Loads of thousands of fish that were being pushed in. Yeah, loads of bait fish, right away, thousands. I mean, millions of the fuck. And the sharks went into a feeding frenzy, and they were chasing these fish to the shore. And I'm not joking, I've never seen it before. That sharks were going bonkers. There was about 15 sharks, and all their fins were up in the air. And they were just chasing them, killing them, eating them. And it was a video of it. It was fucking amazing, right? And you think, shit, I've never seen
people in the water.
No, there was no one in the water at the time, guys, because of it. Everyone could see it. All these shark fins were out of the water, fucking chasing these fish. Jesus. Until, and I wish I'd seen more, they cut this video off until the surfer decided to jump in with his surfboard right amongst them. Fucking lunatic. He just jumped in, right, broke away, and he was swimming towards all the frenzy of the sharks. That's how fucking mental these surfers are, right? And then they stopped the video, guys. And maybe I could, look it up, and there might be more video of this fucking idiot jumping in amongst it all. But there must have been 15 shark skis that going bonkers. There were just fucking shark fins everywhere, breaking out of the water. But if you looked up Snapper Rocks, and maybe there's a longer video of it, I'm sure there is, by someone. But, fucking hell, man. It was this silly bollocks straight in. He had a wetsuit on his board, breaking the waves, trying to get out to it all. Oh, fucking donut. Obviously, nothing happened to him, otherwise you would have seen a bigger story. But my God, what are you doing, mate? He's running into the face of danger, but that's surfers for you. Oh, yeah. Snapper Rocks. Anyone wants to look it up and watch it?
Nice. I'll have a look at that. Hang on, let me write that down. Snapper Rock.
It's on the Gold Coast, guys. It's not far from the New South Wales border. I've been there before. It's a lovely little beach and really good surf.
Yeah. Do you know what? That didn't actually write very well on that bit of paper because it's waxy surface on it. It's ridiculous. Oh, maybe it's not that then. Maybe I'm going to have to do my little secret trick. Which
is that secret? All right.
It's not secret.
Burn the ink.
You just warm up the middle. And it warms up the ink. Oh, all right. But you have to do it so you don't melt it and it fucking falls out when you start writing with it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh shit! What am I doing? I can't write anything now. I ain't got a pen.
You're going to have to use your memory, guys. Or come back to 1 hour 24, 1 hour 23.
I've written it down. So I'll be able to read it if I put my glasses on. It's just very
sweet. But
what else have we got? Anyone else? Anyone new? Oh, yeah, look. Richo says, my sister's coming over from Perth for his birthday.
Lovely.
Nice.
She's in Perth, Richo.
Perth, actually quite a distance from you, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's the other side of the country, right? Completely. It's about...
so like thousands of miles away then.
Yeah, it's a 5-hour flight, guys, I think.
Is it? What, from Perth to you? Wow.
Yeah, it's people don't realise how wide Australia is because basically Perth's on the furthest, left of the country, west. We're the furthest east. Yeah. And I'd say it's only about, if you went, say, Dublin to New York, it'd only be about that would only be about an hour more than Brisbane to Perth. That's how far it is.
Yeah.
It's a long way.
Bear with me 1 second, mate.
Now we'd be looking forward to that, Richard. So, fair old trip for her though, about 20, 21 hours on the plane. Be interesting, Richard. Did she fly into Heathrow, Rich, and then come up, or fly into airport up there? I'd imagine she might have to go into Heathrow, then come up. But
I don't know. Oh, yeah, he's in Liverpool, isn't he? So,
yeah,
yeah, I don't know if you would get a direct flight to Liverpool, would you, from Oz?
I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it, but it might happen. I don't know.
Yeah, probably London, and then
yeah, it's either Gatwick or Heathrow, and then come up. I'm guessing.
Yeah, yeah.
A long flight.
What else we got? What else we got? Oh, Sharky says my parents' dog was attacked by a Rottweiler last year and sadly had to be put to sleep, and the owners of the dog never apologised either. That's naughty.
Wow.
Very naughty.
Wow.
Iron Disciple says, I swear, I'm about to just come to the UK and go to a game with one of the free tickets offered, and I'm going to go for a jog. I've had enough of this. What else we got? Oh, yeah, Yorkshire Terrier. Bless her, sweet little thing.
Yeah, they are cute dogs, aren't they? Yorkies. Bit snappy, a bit fucking snappy, but
yeah,
lovely dogs.
Actually, they are. They're in the top 3 of dogs that bite their owners.
Yeah, they are snappy.
Them Jack Russells and poodles, believe it or not. Toy poodles. Sharky, the terrible near people accountable for their dogs' actions. Yeah. I'm a strong believer in that as well. That
absolutely,
if you've got a dog and it's out of control, it's your responsibility.
Yeah.
What else we got? I want to know if there's a way of getting fart gas spray into the stadium. Have a word with Russell, suppose.
He's got his own.
Don't think they search his rucksack. Oh dear. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely, Tom. Will do, mate. What else we got? Think Moyes should have taken the Celtic job when he left us. His football is very limited shelf life for being found out and for the fans to get bored of the anti-football. That's a fair comment, Rex. Yeah.
Eventually, Rex, he does the job for now for Everton. Well, they'll do the job for now. Eventually, they'll look for something more because they've got new owners and everything else.
Yeah,
that's what happened.
Anyway, won't it? You know
yeah, I'd say another year of him, and they'll look for something else. That's the way it goes in football. But fucking hell, Martin O'Neill just took over the Celtic job because Brendan Rodgers stepped down, which is interesting. Martin O'Neill at his age, yeah. But that is his club. I mean, maybe he'll do a job there.
Frog says, I assume London Stadium is insured if there was an accident, just saying. And then a little fire emoji.
Has to be a fucking big accident, Frog. Fucking hell, man. Have to be a hell of an accident.
Rich said he got soaked at half time queuing for a beer. Soaked his feet. Lovely second half. Oh dear. Mate, listen, you get fucking wet feet going to the toilets in the stadium when it rains. He said it was a great atmosphere though.
That's good. It's good. It's
Leon
good.
said
It's
if
good
we
to see
start,
It's good to see a new stadium supporters enjoying it. It's a
yeah,
good thing. You realise that shit. There's not many where that's happened, but I'm pleased for
mm,
Everton fans that they've got that. You know.
mm,
It's hard to
mm,
leave. It's hard to leave your old stadium. It really is.
yeah,
To go to
yeah,
a
yeah.
one that you're actually enjoying and you think the atmosphere is good. Obviously, a lot of thought went into building it and getting it right. So there you go. I'm a bit
Leon
jealous.
says if we start winning in December, Budge, I'm going to blame you for putting on the hex.
You're getting it, yeah.
I'm getting it. Gemma Cranham. 𝗕𝗨𝗧 had a good game against City, was defensively solid and can head a ball. Good stuff. Thank you for dropping in, Gemma. And
Yeah,
nice to see a new face. Well, see a new name,
yeah.
I should say.
Anyone that can head a
Um,
ball at West Ham now is a bonus because as we got two centre halves that seem to
yeah.
try to avoid it.
HH says, you're not wrong, Kieran. We have too many passengers in the team that don't seem to give a fuck. How times have changed, eh? Used to be proud to
Yeah,
play for the badge. Money has ruined it all. And that's a fair comment. Absolutely. And money has ruined the game.
I think it has
And
for
some
a lot of teams.
yeah,
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 for a lot of teams, it has. But
yeah, yeah. Mark says PSG, Man City, Chelsea, Newcastle, Nottingham Forest, Roma, Milan are all amongst all those that don't own their own stadiums. Now, I'm not so
right.
sure that Chelsea don't own the stadium, but I know they don't own the pitch, the playing surface. The supporters own the playing surface at Chelsea. My brother and about 30,000 other supporters own that playing surface. But I'm not sure about the stadium. If you're right about that, Mark, thank you for the info. But I do know definitely they can't set up because they don't own the pitch. Um, yeah, apparently he looked really good. He was better than our two centre halves. 𝗕𝗨𝗚𝗏𝗘, that would be what they're talking about.
Yeah, we've got a big problem there, haven't we? We've got a
Yeah,
big problem with our two centre halves, Skeeter. Simple as that.
well, all three of them. All three of them. We could try Devonshire as manager. I'd love that. I'd love that. But I'm pretty
No,
sure he's ready to retire.
I love the romantic side of it, where we can do the job is another thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, look,
He's
Lampard
been doing
is
the
tearing
job
it
for
up.
years.
Lampard's tearing it up at Coventry at the moment.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
tore it up at Derby and went to Chelsea and became the laughing stock again.
I know, but still, he might be learning now. He might be getting better.
Well,
Would
yeah,
it bother
maybe.
me? I know West Ham fans will go, "Oh no, you got that fucking Lampard. He's a Chelsea wanker now." Blah blah blah. I couldn't give a fuck. If he was the right man for the job, whoever it is the right man for the job, I'll have him. I don't give a fuck about the past. I'll give a fuck about the future. And if he was the right man for the job, I'd have him in a heartbeat. Do I think Lampard would come to West Ham? No, I don't think he would. But I don't give a shit. I don't hold grudges like that. I just think, right, if you're the right man, I'll have you. Now, when you consider that, we've had Lopetegui, we've had Pellegrini, we've had Potter. Fucking disastrous. All three of them. Disastrous.
Yeah,
And we still don't know whether Nuno's going to be effective or not either. So, mate,
yeah,
the right man for the job is the right man for the job. If he can do a job, I'd have any fucker.
yeah. True. Tony's saying in Cape Verde there's a beach hut with a West Ham United hammers, and he had a good chat with the seller.
All right.
Nice.
Oh, brilliant. I know Cape Verde. I just can't place where it is.
Cape Verde.
That's South America or South fucking Northern America. I know it, but I don't. It's out of my head now where it is.
Cape says, I hope you're okay, Kieran.
I'm good though.
Rich says he's 57.
Richie?
And says he's 39.
Young boy. That's a young
man. Ian, he says, sorry lads, late join up, bowing to the spuds. Absolutely not.
Never happening, Ian. Never happening, son.
It has been suggested that he might go to Aston Villa, which I think is highly unlikely, but more likely than him going to Tottenham.
No, he's not going to Tottenham, mate. There's more chance of seeing the Pope naked. Is that?
Yeah. Ant says he's 39 tomorrow. Happy birthday for tomorrow, young man. Have a good time.
All right, happy birthday, bro. God, 39. Huh? I thought I was old when I was 39. Fuck yeah. Oh, I've got a real creepy crawly on me, Geezer.
However, Froggy says, you wait, Budge. As soon as you drop Arsebook and Twitter, you'll be right as rain. Well, I've dropped everything except for Facebook. And that is the next one. I'm doing it on the 30th because I'm going to give my family a chance to know that I'm coming off. That's all. So that's it. Going to do it in a month. But I might do it sooner. You never know. Tony says he's 54 and he don't look a day over it. Well, over it. or was that 1X?
Fucking hell. Have you seen your own videos, Tony? Fucking, you're fucking 70, mate. 70!
Yeah. This is the croc watch of all croc watches. Shark watch? Yeah, see, this is one, yeah.
We're doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All through December now, even if we have a real chew up, and these guys ain't going to be out to hear about it.
Yeah. Happy says it's her birthday in a few days. 21 again. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd give us age.
People saying happy birthday. What we got there? Right. Holy Moses in a dump truck. Jesus. What the heck? What? Right, okay. Whatever that meant. Mental stuff, Kieran. Yeah, whatever that was about. They're all talking about like X and Facebook and all that. They're saying it's a cesspool and.
Yeah, that's why I don't do it. That's why I don't do any of them. I don't do none of them. I worked out a long time ago.
So apparently, a 14-year-old child was bitten in Queensland by a croc a few days back.
I haven't seen Sharky. I hope that's not true. I'm just about to say I hope that's true. No, I hope it's not true. But I've not seen any reports on that, Sharky. None. Well, maybe. I could have missed it though. Yeah.
This is why you can't stop the tube. Yeah, probably, mate. Yeah, I did. I lost my bearings. I did. Ian says Marlon Herod is one of our mutual 𝗥𝗘𝗧, me and Budge. Absolutely, mate. Oh, that's wrong there. There he is. Right there. Signed and authenticated. A gift from this channel, actually. About 3-4 years ago. So, yeah.
And his best times are in the championship, goes up. when he was any good.
True. Yeah. Leon says, same here, Ryan. Love Big Marlon. Yeah. Oh, Richo's in Manchester, apparently.
He's in Manchester, Richard.
Oh.
Pretty sure Richo's, he might be a season ticket holder at Everton.
I've been missing quite a few comments, so excuse me if I'm getting it all wrong. Gold Coast to Melbourne was a long, hard flight. Australia is huge.
Rex, it sure is, mate. It's not that long a flight for us, but for you, yeah. I know Melbourne, because Sydney's about an hour or so, hour and 10 minutes or so. Melbourne, I've never been to Melbourne, to be honest, but I'd imagine it's a 2-hour flight, 2.5 hour. Gold Coast to Melbourne. Yeah, I'd say it's about a 2.5 hour flight, maybe 3.
Ian says his daughter has been in Australia, Byron Bay, for 2 years, and he misses her.
Does she? She in Byron Bay? Oh, very. Byron Bay is a very hipster type place here. Very trendy.
All right.
It's yeah, down on the northern New South Wales. They're not far from me. I've been there. I've driven down to it, a few hours away. But yeah, a very hipster type place, Byron Bay. Nice, beautiful though. Beautiful spot. Really beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, you'd like it there, Ian. If you ever visited Byron Bay, you'd like it. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, I bet I would. Yeah.
Oh, is your daughter a hipsty type, trendy type person? If she is, she'd love it. She'd love it there.
Yeah. Who else have we got? Talking about sharing their birthdays with each other, with other people, with famous people. I share mine with Muhammad Ali and Martin Luther King. So there you go.
Yeah,
no,
that's not a bad couple, is it?
No, I could be wrong. It might be when Martin Luther King was assassinated.
Oh, well, that's not so good. That's not
so it's either when he's born or when he died.
Yeah. Oh, but when he's born or he's fucking murdered.
Yeah.
Fucking love that.
Definitely.
You need to get that right, mate. You need to get that part of it right.
Yeah. No, actually, now I remembered. It is when he was assassinated, 17th of January, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I'm fairly sure. But I do know that Muhammad Ali shares my birthday. Well, I share my birthday with him. And also with Al Capone.
Brilliant.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All the good people. All the good people. I don't know, again. I've never looked it up. Who fucking shares mine? I'm sure there's a few amazing people.
Yeah, well, I could find out for you. Hang on a minute.
All right. 22nd of Feb. But my fuck, I indulged myself on my car. I was born on the 22nd of the 2nd. My boy was born on the 22nd of the 3rd. I played right back most of my footballing days, right? Number 2. So, and my number plate of my car is 222. I've always had that.
Right. Nice.
There you
go. Nice. So, here's some notable people. George Washington, American president.
Fucking hell, the best president I ever had. Who?
Julie Walters, the actress and comedian.
Oh,
James
Julie
Blunt,
Walters.
the singer. Yeah, Julie Walters. James Blunt, the singer.
Yeah, I like him.
And Drew Barrymore, the actress. But
not so much. But having said that, geezer, E.T. Alligators in the Sewers. One of her famous lines in E.T. film, Drew Barrymore.
Okay.
Alligators in the Sewers. All right. Okay, George Washington. Me and George Washington. Sweet.
Yeah, George Washington. Yeah. Hang on. I should do.
That's not too shabby.
No. Let me just quickly do mine, just to confirm mine. Oh, yeah. So, yes, I was right. Hang on. Al Capone, definitely. Muhammad Ali, yes. Also, James Earl Jones, the voice of Darth Vader.
Ooh.
Calvin Harris. Jim Carrey. I share my birthday with Jim Carrey.
Ooh, he's a weirdo.
Ah, he's great. I love him. I think he's funny.
No, it was funny. In his day, he was
Franklin. Benjamin
Ooh.
Franklin.
Yeah.
Yeah. And who else do I share it with? Steve Harvey, the guy.
What, and Cockney Rebel?
No, that's Harley.
Oh.
Harvey, the TV American TV presenter guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway,
yeah, I know.
Right. Rex says that Lampard should get a chance at redemption. Maybe it's the elephant in the room. Well, a big fat Frank makes the elephant look small. Laughing me off. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not so convinced.
Mate, I don't. Like I said, I don't hold grudges. I don't give a fuck. Well, I say I don't hold grudges. I do. But for him, no. When it comes to football, if he was the right man for the job and it could make us better, I'd fucking have it. If Nuno's the right man for the job, fucking yeah. Like the last two fucking team picks, though, suggest he's not.
Yeah.
But I don't give a fuck. Oh, right. Is that what I'm done? Cape Verde near Africa, Kieran. There's a reason I know that place, and I don't know why, but I just couldn't remember where it was.
West Africa, apparently.
Okay.
And they have just qualified for the World Cup. That's probably why you know it.
Maybe. Right, maybe that's it, yeah. It's the reason I know it. I just can't remember why. Which when you got mad cows.
Probably. Portuguese owned. Nice. And this is another good point as well. Ian says, if I was Lampard, I wouldn't be coming anywhere near this club after the crap sometimes.
I think you're right, Ian. I don't think I would be. Fuck you.
Yeah.
He's doing all right in commentary. You go, fuck that. The last thing he wants to do is walk into West Ham with that shit show. Yeah, I can understand.
Which Rodgers, mate, I think Rodgers would be a decent shout.
No, I wouldn't myself. I wouldn't. At the end of the day, we need fucking silly bollocks to fucking get it right, don't we?
Yeah.
Nuno needs to get it right.
Apparently, you could do a budgie watch throughout November. Right. Well, listen, we're coming up to 2 hours now, so I'm going to start winding this down.
Did you see I just see one video yesterday, guys. They're all kicking off in Rio de Janeiro. The fucking local police and gendarmerie. They're not the gendarmerie, but they went into Rio. You know, the favelas there they've got there against the drug trade, and it all fucking went bonkers. We're fucking at war with the fucking locals. The report I saw, I don't know how true it is. This is why I don't put too much, because no one else has mentioned it. The cartels that are running Rio with the drug trade were using drones to drop bombs on the coppers. I don't know how true that is, but you know what I mean. I'll take that with a pinch of salt. I mean, fucking hell, what the fuck's going on there? Just a weird fucking situation. But we'll see if we hear any more about it.
Sorry, I was laughing at what Steve said. I'm assuming you were talking about the fart spray. He said he'd smuggle something in for that. Fart spray, I think. Oh, look, they've killed 134 of them in Brazil.
Is that all right? Usual knows something about it. Yeah, I just saw one report and I went, why isn't everyone else reporting about this? And I didn't see anything else. So I wasn't sure how true it was. But it was there were fucking cars on fire. There were fucking all sorts. I mean, bullets. It was like a machine gun fight in the middle of the city. Fucking go bonkers. Up in the hills, you know? What the fuck?
The government is trying to get rid of them, apparently, Shark is saying.
Yeah, they are trying, because they reckon that what he was saying was the Venezuelan cartels are running that part of the city with the money. But then they were saying, well, if the government are so corrupt, they're letting it happen because of the money that is generating in Brazil. So I don't know. I don't know what's true. But fuck me, it didn't look good.
No. Oh shit. Oh, right, well, listen, as I said, it's 2 hours. I am absolutely knackered. Well, we'll be back next week with more not West Ham chat and some West Ham chat probably.
Oh, unless we have an amazing result of the weekend, Geezer.
Well,
it looks doubtful, but
I'm not
let's be able to
weekend. Not looking forward to the weekend at all. Not looking forward to any of the games, I've got to be honest. But anyway, there you go. I've got to try and motivate myself to watch them. Right. So until next week, when we return, hope everybody stays safe and well and dry if you're in the UK. Try not to get too wet and blown about. If you're in Jamaica, I hope everybody is safe and well there. And also, obviously, those in Australia that have been affected by strong winds and stuff as well. Until next week, it is adios from me, and
a goodbye. A goodbye from him.
Yeah. Take care, everybody.
See you later, chat. All the best.
Keep going. And come on.